Hey everybody, J.R. Fisher here. Welcome. Hope things are going well for you. Hey, put something in that comment section there. Tell me what your weather is. Ours is getting ready to change dramatically. I mean, it was like 70 the other day, and it's supposed to go down into the 20s, and it's supposed to rain on top of that. Let's see, great day. Let me put this up on the screen. Gosh, you guys are going through all this trouble. I gotta put it up on the screen. 22222. What about that? Great day to start something new. Good energy. I agree with you. Autopack? Is that right? Am I saying it right? Is there another name for that? Do you have another name? You know, I was scheduling this last night, and I said, honey, this is only the third, well, this is only, here's what I said. I said, this has only happened to you twice in your life, and tomorrow will be a third time. She didn't know what it was. And I said, you were alive during 88, and you were alive during 9999. She was born in 82, so she wasn't alive prior to that. I was born in 59, so I was 6666 and 7777 and all the other ones. And yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing of numbers. Roy! Hey there, Roy. Good to see you, buddy. He says his name is Roy, so cool. And we're going to have a good session today, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that subscription button down there. Turn it from red to gray. And also, don't forget, ring the bell, turn on all notifications, so you know when you're live. Or if I upload video, which is 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I upload videos. But we're going to have a great session today. I'm going to tell you how you personalize advertising and why it's so important and why it works so well. That's what we're going to talk about today. But you know, if you've got any questions about starting, running, and growing your online business, please put it in that chat section there. Let's see here. Roy says, you're a 59er. Yes. September 19th, 1959. My birthday was. It is my birthday. It has been my whole life. So I'm getting a little bit older now. Let's see here. What else we got here? When is your birthday? I 19. Paul's birthday. That was never asked if anyone else getting buzz audio. Somebody say bad. You know, guys, I think really is YouTube. I can't really go about it, unfortunately. Let me check that thing. Let's see here. Okay, see if that does away with the echo. I did have a little bit of volume on my computer, and that could have been feeding back. Let me turn down any of these volumes here. That may help some. And I did ask there, Paul, so bad echo. I'm really sorry about that, guys. See, is that helping any? Let me wait for just 1 second. Much better. Okay, so that was my fault. I had a little bit of volume on my laptop in front of me, and I guess that was what was causing it. You guys are excellent. I really do appreciate you telling me this stuff. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Hell, I want it to be right for you guys. I want you to hear everything. I do have the microphone closed today, Paul, so I'm working on that. So I really appreciate it that you guys are helping me out. So anyhow, let's get right into this stuff. I do want to talk. It's really pretty cool stuff. There's some real benefits of personalized advertising for paid search because it's really going to bring back people's I guess results that they want. You're going to have a higher click-through rate. Okay, if you're targeting people and it's a personalized ad, the click-through rates are just through the roof. They really are. You're going to also have a lower CPA, and that's cost per acquisition. And let me put some of these acronyms up there. A CTR is a click-through rate. Okay, so that's going to be increased. Non-personalized ads don't do as well because they're more relevant to the individual user. They're therefore more likely to be interesting to the user. You're going to have a lower cost of acquisition, or CPA. Since they're more relevant, more personalized ads tend to have a lower CPA, which actually increases the likelihood of your conversions. And of course, you're going to have a better ROI, and ROI is return on investment. All of these benefits mean that you're likely to see more ROI from your personalized advertising campaigns from looking at normal non-personalized campaigns. So that's really important. Now, how do you leverage personalization in paid search? Well, personalization in advertising can go a long way in paid search, but it's really important to use it the right way. You don't want to use it incorrect. According to all the consumer data, it's an integral part of personalized advertising. So start by collecting. Okay, that's the important thing you've got to do, is you've got to collect this information. There are lots of ways to do this. The most common ones involve data collection tools like analytics or being a webmaster, stuff like that. From there, you want to use tips to get the most out of your personalized advertising in paid search. Now, you can use AI to streamline your ads. Search engines like Google offer machine learning to make it easier to create more personalized ads. Google Ads offers a number of AI-driven tools, including the ability to auto-generate ad headlines. That's really cool. And based on the data collected about your customers. You can also use machine learning to target similar audiences on your ads. So with AI assistance, you can actually match your offer with customers' needs, and that helps give your business edge over competitors out there. You can also help find more high-performing keywords, low-performing keywords, all kinds of benefits, guys. You can create targeted ads, personalized advertising requires understanding of your customers actually are, where they live, the types of things they're looking for. Google Ads allows you to create targeted ads based on a variety of factors. And some of them actually demographic, application, habits, returning customers, search behavior. All of those things matter. Now, I want you to consider the following. If a restaurant is in New York City, near Central Park, your ad targeting should include keywords related to your location as well as those that appeal to your loyal customers who are looking for a place to eat. Okay, so you want to do that. An example you could do is include language such as located in Central Park or New York City restaurants near Central Park, that type of thing. That way, when the people see it, they're more likely to go to your restaurant. Let me get another sip here. Okay, Thomas Chapo. I guess we're getting the buzz back now. Guys, I am so sorry for that. I really have no way of controlling that. Thomas says the buzz is there big time, along with in the barrel reverb to it as well. I'm really sorry, man. I turned down everything. I could maybe switch microphones. Let me see if the microphone would matter at all here. I'm going to switch my audio. Let's go with. Okay, starting now, let me know if the audio is any better. I feel like I switched this microphone to the one on my computer, so I feel like it's going to be more echoey, but let's see if that fixes it, guys. Give me 1 second here. This is the joy of doing this stuff live, right? If I didn't do it live, then I wouldn't have to worry about any of this, but then I couldn't talk to you guys, and I like to talk to you guys. So let me know if that has helped some. Put something in the comment section. Let me know if that is a little bit better. He says much better. That's weird, because usually this microphone is better. Let's see if anybody else has anything. What about Thomas? Paul, let me know. Better now, brother. Okay, well, I'm gonna can this microphone then. That microphone goes away, and we're gonna just use the one that's on the computer. Can't understand you now. Okay. Wow, it's so weird that microphone sometimes is the best, then sometimes it's the worst. It makes no sense. No, the audio is better when you change mics. So this is the best audio, right? Give me a thumbs up if it's the best audio. Hit the thumbs up there. Let me know that for sure, if that's the case. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me well. I mean, it's less work not to have the microphone in my face, but I thought it would give you better audio. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's weird stuff. So anyhow, back to our ad. If we were advertising that restaurant in New York City, then of course, they saw it near Central Park, and they're in Central Park, and you were targeting people in that area. Hey, it's going to be more personalized. Now, once you have some customer data in hand, you want to send that information into your Google ad campaign through Customer Match. Okay, this will allow you to target ads based on individual user search behavior. For example, you can use Customer Match to target ads at users, who have purchased something from your site in the past 30 days. So that's a good group of people. This feature is especially helpful if you want to reach out to customers who are likely ready to make another purchase. Customer Match can also help you optimize your campaigns by adjusting ad bids based on past customer activity. For example, you can set a bid adjustment to receive more ad exposure to customers who have viewed or purchased items in specific categories. So, depending on what your business is selling, that's really helpful. This feature is great for targeting ads based on what you know about your customers' interest and product preferences. It can also help you find potential new leads that fit within your existing target audience. Let's see here. Thomas says, yes, better now. So let me stick that up on the screen here so everybody can see what he's saying. There we go. All right. So other customer match features will include showing personalized ads in Gmail inbox tabs based on customers' data. So yes, Gmail looks at your emails in case you're wondering about that, but you can put ads in people's Gmail if you want. Targeting ads in YouTube segments that are similar to your own. You can do that. You can target other channels. Using personalized ads on the Google Display Network. You can do that. So that display network works really well. You can use dynamic search ads. Dynamic search ads match user search terms to your ad to help fill gaps in keyword-based campaigns. So when a consumer search is relevant to your product or service, Google will automatically show your ad to the most relevant page on your site that matches their search. For example, this could be like showing an ad for winter boots when a customer searches for cold weather gear, that type of thing. And you can have those keywords in there so when they search for it, your ad pops up. Okay, guys, I am back, and hopefully you can hear me. I apologize for that. My computer just crashed on me. I had to get it going again. I'm back now. Just wait one moment. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully I'm back up on your screen. And hopefully you can see stuff. Okay, so I can see myself on my monitor, so I know I'm back. I apologize for that. My computer just died on me, and it's. I think it has something to do. Let's see here. Yes, you're back. I think it has something to do with 2222. You think so? You think that has something to do with it? I do. I think it has a lot to do with it. No, I really don't. I think that's craziness. But anyhow, back to this targeted marketing. I'm interrupted by the microphone. I'm interrupted by the computer. It's terrible. Another great use of really this personalized advertising is dynamic remarketing. Now that sounds complicated, but what you can do is you can target ads specifically at users who have visited your website but haven't made a purchase yet. That's kind of interesting. This can be a great way to remind customers what they're interested in and nudge them towards completing a purchase. So that's something else you can do. Targeting returning customers is another great way to use personalized advertising. You can target people who have visited your website before, or even those who have made a purchase in the past. All you have to do is in Google, you put in the link of your website, and you could put in say Survivalcave Food. I could put in survivalcavefood.com. Anybody who had visited that website, let's say within the past 30 days, I could say I want to put my ad in front of them. Google allows you to do that. When you target your ads to these customers, you can be sure that they're more likely to convert because they've already shown an interest in your product or service. So these ads are much better. Now they could cost a little bit more, but who cares if they're buying, right? Next thing you can do is you can do Geo Retargeting. It's a method of personalized advertising that allows you to target people based on their location. You could also use this to target customers in a specific area. Let's see here. What has Thomas got to say here? He says, things are loud and clear. Thank you. And thanks for being patient, guys. I know it's a pain in the butt when you're watching somebody and they have these technical issues, but when you're live, it's just the way it is. Is there an email you send for abandoned carts? Yes. And it depends on how you want to do that. Now in Kartra, you can automatically do it if it's a Kartra page. I just put an extension in my Magento site that sends out emails to people who abandon their cart. I'm going to get with my wife today and we're going to work on that. Jessica will get all that set up, but we need to send out the emails to people who have abandoned their cart. So yes, you can certainly do that. I think you know that, Paul. I think you're just letting me talk about that, and I appreciate that. In addition, geo-targeting can be used to target people who are near your competitor's location. That's kind of interesting. Like if you had a restaurant or a hair salon or whatever it was. Now, the question is, can they really be personalized? And the answer is yes, they can, a number of different ways. And the benefits of personalization advertising can result in increased sales and traffic to your physical store locations if you have a physical store. Now, I don't, so that doesn't matter to me, but some of you listening may, and that's an advantage. So some other examples of personalized advertising and paid are things like target specific locations, past customer behaviors, abandoning carts, all that type of stuff really does matter, like I said in the beginning. Now, have you guys done any of this? Have you done any personalized advertising? Is this stuff that you've tried on your own? Let me see here, put some of these other comments up. Am I foolish for not asking my customers for an email? I get name, address, phone number, but no email. Oh my God, yes. You were me when I started out. 2009, 10, 11, I never got emailed. And the reason I didn't, I was like, what do I need them for? And I didn't realize, Roy, oh my gosh, what a profitable thing it is. Literally now, I have an email going out this morning between 10 and 11, so it's going out right now. And I mean, literally, it just went out seconds ago. So let's see here. What we got going on. Let me get to my emails. I've already made money off it. I mean, literally, this went out seconds ago. Here's an order right here that just came in. And that's the thing. If you use these things I'm telling you about here, like emails, oh my God, if you use emails, it's a gold mine. And the more emails you collect, the better off you're going to be because you have more people that you can actually get your message over to, and you can do it in a timely manner. You could say, well, Thursday, I want to make some money. So you send out an email Thursday and you make money. It really is that easy. Can you target by specific language in a specific area? way great how effective targeting is today. Yeah, yes, you can. You can do different languages. I only do English, so I'm not well versed in that, but yes, I know you can do that. You can also put a plugin on a WordPress site. You can also put an extension on a Magento site that changes all the language on your site for particular regions of the world. So if you want to, switch your advertising to Rio de Janeiro and you want to have Portuguese in there, and yes, that's the language they speak there, you can certainly do that. That is something you could do. I don't do that, and the reason I don't do it is not because I don't want that business, but we sell our Survivalcave food, and we cannot sell it in other countries. We can only sell it in the U.S., so that prevents us from doing that. But these are really good questions, guys, the stuff you're bringing up. And not only are these good questions, but you're going to help other people out because they're going to see this, and they had the same question, but they were afraid to ask, and you guys are asking for them. Let me get another sip here. Have you guys tried any of these advertising things? Have you tried to target? Let me put another question up here. What can you do with all the messenger messages I have for my customers? There is a lot of SMS marketing you can do, Roy. If you go into Kartra, they have an SMS thing, so you can send out SMS type messages to their phone, because I think you said you got phone numbers. I'm talking SMS now. Messenger, there's messenger bots. And there's mixed results for messenger bots. I did ManyChat for a while, and I was not happy with it. I didn't get good results out of it. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it didn't work for us. Some people do use the messenger bots. I feel like people don't like the messenger bots because messengers are more personal, and they feel like advertising doesn't belong in there. So I have not had good results in that. If somebody else has had some good results, put that in the comment section there, put it in the chat section. Can you target former customers from a few years ago if they never opted out of a list? Is it worth it or considered bad practices? Well, here's the deal. If they haven't opened your email in years, you probably shouldn't have them on your list. If you're using Kartra, what that will do is people who don't open your emails for, I can't remember if it's 6 months, but it's something like that. They will actually just blacklist those people for you, and they'll stay in your file. So you're going to do best to just go ahead and delete them. And the reason you want to delete them is because they're not going to let you email those people. And since they won't let you email them, there's no point in having them in your system as an email, right? If they haven't bought from you, haven't opened your emails, they will automatically blacklist those people. And what you can do in Kartra is you can go through and search emails that have the status of blacklisted and then just delete them. But yeah, I wouldn't go after somebody that's years old, because if it's years old, it's just probably not going to do you any good. You would do better to take your time and try to add to your list than to target really old emails that never got opened. Is there a different tactic for higher ticket items versus lower ticket items? Most certainly. You can't really run an ad and sell a $1,500 item. That just doesn't work. It just never has worked. I mean, once in a blue moon somebody may buy, but your advertising dollars will cost way, way more than what benefit you'll get. If you are selling a higher ticket item, you've got to work your way up to it. And some people will say, well, I don't have any other small products. Well, then what you need to do is develop some digital products. Let's say you're selling a $1,500 water purifier. Okay, we'll use that as an example. What you would want to do is maybe have some free downloads, a PDF that talks about how to check your water for minerals and chemicals and all that, and allows people to download that. And then maybe you're going to have like a $7 report on water in your area and what the water's like. And then you're going to, maybe sell them a $50 item, a water filter or whatever, and then you're going to work your way up to whatever your filtration system is. And that's not a perfectly good example. But what I'm saying is you start with some freebies. You have some type of lead magnet for your freebies. Then you have a tripwire, which is a lower cost item that you sell them. And then you work your way up to your more expensive items. So that's basically how that's done. But these are really good questions. I'm glad you're asking this stuff. And I know, Paul, you're probably trying to help other people out, and I appreciate that. Let's see here. What can I do? I think I've knocked out the questions that are in there, but it doesn't mean you can't ask some. I've still got some time left here. So if you guys want to hit me with a few more questions, feel free to do so. I'm just going to work on my site today. I've got some editing to do today. I'd love to hear what you're doing. I'd love to hear what you're working on. What are you working on today? You better be working on something today. This is Wednesday, okay? This is hump day. This is the day where you're supposed to work really hard. Let's see here. I've got a couple more comments, and I appreciate that. Do you pay to have blacklisted people on your list? I like how Kartra helps police your list. Yeah, you do, because what happens is, let's say you have 10,000 people on your list, and Kartra has blacklisted 500 of them because of lack of opening, lack of engagement, that type of thing. You're still going to pay for those people as long as they're on your list. So Kartra is going to keep charging you. They don't delete your emails, and you really wouldn't want them to, would you? I mean, would you want them to delete contacts based on what they think? No, probably not, because you may want to download those people, try them in a different email provider. There may be a lot of other things you could do with them. But yes, they will continue to charge you in Kartra if you have emails in there that are blacklisted. Today I am going to start targeting the USA instead of just selling in Mexico. That's right, I remember you were in Mexico and you had, I think, some diabetic type products that you were selling there, Roy. If that's correct, please let me know. And if you want to put the name of your product here in the chat section, do it. I mean, there could be hundreds or thousands of people that are going to see it. You may get some business out of it. That is a big thing now. So if you'd like to put that in the chat section, I want you to feel free to do so. Get my last sip there. Yeah, I know it's diabetic patches. Do you want to put the name of it, of what it is in there, Roy? If you'd like to put it in there, feel free to do so. Roy does sell diabetic patches. I don't know anything about it. I don't endorse it, but they're probably great. He seems like a great guy. But I can't because I don't know anything about it, obviously. But if you guys want to check it out, I would suggest you doing that, checking out his products and seeing what he's got. And Paul, whatever you're working on, I know you were working on the Gray Hair Club. I want to see more stuff about that. I tried to put my link in there, but it won't let me take it. Yeah, it won't let you put like a .com, but if you just put it in the chat section, whatever it is, and then tell us all it's a .com or it's a .net, then we're going to know. Okay, so you can definitely do that. But it won't let you put a regular link in there. It's just funky the way chat is. It will let you do it in the comment section, so you can put it in there. Currently finishing my lead magnet. Will be done in short time. Also working on our lead book called The Gray Hair Revolution. Getting parts together for other products. Very cool. Very cool. I want to see it, Paul. This has been going on for a while. I got to pressure you a little bit. You always pressure me. So I want to see your book. I want to see this lead magnet. Come on now. We got to get on the stick and make that stuff happen, right? It's got to happen. And I think Roy is probably trying to put in his product now, so I'm going to wait for a second until he gets a chance to put that in there. And guys, if you're watching this and it's not live, you can still be part of the conversation, okay? You can still subscribe, all right? That's super important. Hit the subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. You can also ring the bell. You can do that, of course. You can, what else can you do? You can put comments in there. I'll still come in there and talk to you. I answered some people yesterday. Absolutely right, brother. Yeah, I got to get on to you, Paul. Come on, buddy. Let's get it going, man. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. And let me know if you've got any plans for travel, Paul. We were going to go to Dubai, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We're going to do it at the end of this month. I think that's probably going to be put on the back burner, but that's okay. We can always go to another time. So that's something we can do. And I'm still waiting for Roy to put his name of his company. It's in Spanish. That's okay. You can put it in there. Don't worry about it. Even if it's in Spanish, you can certainly put it in there. I mean, I know some Spanish, and a lot of people, you don't know if a Spanish speaker is not listening to this, Roy. So yeah, you want to do that. And are you from Mexico? Are you from the U.S.? Where are you from, Roy? I'm also curious about that. And I'm really curious about your products. I really am. That's a very interesting thing that you're doing. Let's see here. What else do we have? Anything else I can answer for you guys? I would be happy to do so. He says it's the vitamin. The vitamin. Is that thevitamin.com? Is that what it is? Vitamin.com? And I hope I'm saying that right. Vitamin.com. The vitamin. See if it's thevitamin.com or if it's .net or if it's .business or whatever it is. And guys, try to stick with .coms, okay? That's probably the most important thing I can tell you about euros. By the way, I might go to Los Angeles for a podcast evolutions event in this March, bigger event in Dallas this August. Send me the information on that, Paul. I'd be interested in that, see what that is. My wife does a podcast, and we're not far from Dallas. So that may be something interesting for us to do. And Texas is pretty open about doing stuff. So, that would be good. He says it's a Facebook page. Okay, it's called The Vitamin. Guys, so look for that on Facebook and check out his products. He's probably got some great products there. Let's see here. We'll make it so. We'll make it so. Not quite sure what you mean by that one, Paul, but put in there the information about the place in Dallas. I'd be interested in seeing that. Jessica may want to attend something like that. Guys, I really appreciate you being here today. It's been a great session. And you know what? More than anything, thank you for sticking with me with all these technical difficulties, the microphone not working, my computer crashing in the beginning. I really appreciate that, guys. That means a lot to me, that you're kind enough to give me a break, because things get messed up. Things go wrong. And I also want you to realize, if you're out there working and things aren't going right for you, they don't go right for me either. That's just the way it is. Sometimes things don't work out, okay? And all we can do is keep moving forward. CC says, thank you. Thank you, CC. I appreciate you being here. It's very kind of you. I appreciate all your participation, guys. I appreciate you. If you would give me a thumbs up, that would mean a lot. Just everybody in here right now, give me a thumbs up. That would be really nice. And Roy says they do diabetic patches, detox for foot patches, vitamins, and supplements. Wow, it sounds like a page you'd want to visit, guys. Check it out. The vitamin. Okay, he put it in the chat section there. If you're not watching this live, what you want to do is click and show chat, and then you can go through the chat and you can find his information in there. If any of the rest of you guys want to put your information in there, feel free to do so. I would love to have it in there, and I know people would love to just see what you're doing. I mean, everybody's here as a group. We all want to kind of share with each other and find out what's going on. I hope in the future you interview Jessica and your daughter. Paul, this is the funny thing about my daughter. She has become a paid person on Facebook for Reels. I think it's called Reels. And Facebook actually pays her now to produce Reels. She has done some hilarious Reels. And I got to share some of them with you guys at some point. They're really good. They're really good. So I will share those with you. And yeah, I got to do an interview with Jessica. That is super important. Paul, you reminded me of something. I really appreciate that. That's something that I need to do. I need to do that real soon. Maybe we'll record something today. I don't know. We got to make use of our time, don't we? So anyhow, guys, I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to go ahead and wind it down. It's been a great group today. As always, the people that are here are so kind, so giving, so participating. I can't say enough about you guys. I really can't. I really thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Make sure you turn on all notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. Let's see here. What else? Another comment. Having a business with twins has to be tough. Paul, you don't know the half of it. She has a business. She also does some data entry for Survivalcave food. She works for a real estate company online inputting their stuff. She has twins that are 1-year-old and a 5-year-old son, and she has a husband, and she's cooks at home and does cooking stuff. So I don't know. Beyond me, I was her dad. I never thought I'd see her doing all that stuff. That's a lot of stuff to do, but she's doing great. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get to work. Love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you.